train.
Everybody take off your mask. Oh my God! Stay with your date. I don't want to get back on that track. Nobody does. Nice kid. You'll die. This temperature, you'll die. You'll die. You'll die. Come on, no. Come on. No.
For the students aboard, it's going to be the one party to end them all.
They're always walking out of my parties. But this time, you can't.
Do you believe in magic?
My last big college party.
Joke. Goddamn practical joke. The scream in the night isn't the train. It's the terror at your throat. Terror train.
I don't want to get back on that track.
And he grabbed me. He grabbed me. And he ripped at me. He held me and he ripped at my clothes.
Hey, what is up? What is going on? In case you don't know, I am Gorephobe, and it's been a long time since I've done one of these. Got a brand new year. Anybody, everybody's invited. Let's just hang out and have a good time with this good old-fashioned film. And in case you don't know, I am the bizarre, chain-smoking, bare-chested black sheep of YouTube. Don't ever forget that. This is a really cool one, man. Besides kills being cut off a little short and things like that, I think this is a really good 1980 film, man. This is actually the last horror film Jamie Lee Curtis did, I do believe, until H2O, maybe. Am I right? But it's got a decent score. Dude did the score to the Con Murders. He did Humongous. He directed by Roger Spottiswoode. He directed The Sixth Day with Arnold Schwarzenegger. He also wrote the screenplay for 48 Hours, which is a damn good show. This screenplay is written by T.Y. Drake, Daniel Grodnick, who wrote Christmas Vacation and Powder, and uncredited Judith Brasco. Cinematography. This is interesting. Dude did cinematography is John Alcott. He actually worked with Kubrick on Barry Lyndon. So got a lot of hitters here, man. We got the first screen, first time ever was in a movie, I do believe, was David Copperfield. Ended up being a big magician. You got Dee Dee Winters, also known as Vanity. She plays a chick named Mary. Of course, you know who she is. She was Action Jackson of The Last Dragon. You got Doc, played by Hart Walkner, which was in, he did that goofy little role in Die Hard where he comes in and he tries to talk Hans Gruber into, cutting a deal, and he fucking kills him right where he's sitting. He was also in Supergirl, and he's done a lot of voice acting. Screen legend Ben Johnson was in The Last Picture Show. He was in The Wild Bunch. He was in The Getaway. And of course, you got JLC, Jamie Lee Curtis. I'm not a big fan of what she did the last few years, especially with that trilogy, the way she controlled it and the way she dominated it. But back at this time, when she did Halloween, when she did Halloween 2, when she did Prom Night, when she did, Road Games, when she did, Prom, like I said, Prom Night, Terror Train. This was a good time for her. I was a big fan. I was a kid. This came out, I was like 7 years old, and I was a big fan of it. You know what I mean? I don't really care too much about the kills. A great kill is cool, but this has got great energy. It's got great atmosphere. I love the way the killer changes clothes and stuff like that, changes his outfit, real smart. There's a backstory of this that I'll explain. The writer talked about in the past. So, what do we have here? Let me go here. Okay. I can't get the comments for some freaking reason. Let me see if I can find it here. Oh, here we go. Here's some comments. Hey, what's up, Killer Pizza? How you doing, brother? Hey, Ninja, what's going on? The Ninja, my good friend, he just passed 1,000 subs, man. Congratulations to him. Like I said, this is a new year. This is a new gore. Back to the way I used to be. Letting stupid bullshit go. That shit that just doesn't matter. Shit that in the long run just isn't going to affect me or anybody else. So anybody and everybody's welcome. Let's have a good time. Let's kick some ass, old school gore style. This is what I'll be checking out tonight. I also put the, here, let me go ahead and throw that up here again, just in case you haven't seen it. This is on YouTube. It's not hard to find, but I'll go ahead and throw up the Look Movie link here real quick. There it is. If you want to check it out right there. There it is. Hey, Unloaded Archives, what's going on? Oh, definitely underrated, man. I truly believe that if the kills, hadn't been cut off and shit like they were, I think this one would be much more highly regarded than what it is. I've done this one other time about 2 years ago. Thank you very much, Ninja. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, hit them thumbs up, man. Just like it says there. Here, let me go ahead and throw my banner up. Let's do some bullshitting. Let's throw up that banner. There we go. Terror Train, WatchAlong live commentary and discussion. Nobody does it the same, my friends. I'm telling you right now. Nice to meet you, Analog Archives. Welcome. Like I say, anybody's welcome. As far as I'm concerned, all bullshit is over. There will be no more talk about any of that. Anything that went on in the past, that's the past. This is 2025. Let's kick some ass. Said I'm checking out this one. This is by Scorpion. This is my favorite one. This one was a big one for a while. This is the Screen Factory with the slip. Not a lot of features. Of course, there's not a lot of features on any copy of Terror Train. But to me, the Scorpion one dominates this one, man. Dominates it. I also have another copy of it right here. This is I believe this is a French company. This is CNC, and it's done by goddamn. What company is this? Anybody knows? Let me know. Yeah, it's Le Monstre de Train. Le Monstre de Train, yes. But yeah, if anybody needs any time to get ready, you might go check it out with me. Watch it, watch along, and talk and discuss this film. Let me know if you need more time. If not, in about 10 seconds, I'll get it rolling. Let me see. My controller, here we are. Yeah, I'm also getting ready to do here soon, maybe tomorrow night. Earlier, though, I will be doing Stand By Me. I have never done this film, but I'm really looking forward to it. It'll be just, yeah, I also have the DVD. I don't think I ever had the VHS for this double A. I really don't. You'll find out that I give people nicknames and everything, you know, if you're around a lot. I haven't done this in a long time. I used to do this 3 times a week. I did twice during the week, and I did a Sunday afternoon matinee. But like I said, you know, life has hurdles, right? Well, I jumped those and I moved on, and now I'm back 3 times a week, twice during the week, and a Sunday afternoon matinee. So chew on that shit. But you'll find that I give nicknames. You are now double A. Ninja, Jason, good friend of mine. He is Ninja. You got let me see. I'm trying to think of some other people here. You'll find out if they join. You'll see the little nicknames I give them. I don't know if you've ever been here before, Analog or Double A, but you're very welcome. Share it out. Let people know that we're kicking some ass with some Terror Train tonight. Yeah, I do. It's also on TV. Yes. Yeah, man, it is everywhere. It's not hard. It's not hard to find. But if you want, you know, without any ads or anything, you got that Look movie link. So I'm gonna start a slow 5, and we're gonna get this motherfucker rolling. Let me get my shit going right here. I got that right there. Let me get some subtitles going because I want to turn it down. Here we go, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's play it. Like I was saying, the dude that wrote this, I heard it years ago, and I was like 12 years old. I heard him talking about it. And the story with this is the kid here, Kenny. The reason he freaks out so badly, I was talking to Ninja about this the other night. The reason he freaks out so badly is it's not his first experience with a dead body. He had an experience with his mother that was dead. He didn't realize she was dead. And Doc, you know, dude, Hart Lochner, the Doc character, the asshole of the film, he knew this, and that's why he did this with this Kenny kid. This goes to show, watch who you fuck with. You know, really, watch who you fuck with, because you never know. I believe this is Jamie Lee Curtis's last one of this era. Like I said, H2O, but it's not the same. You know what I mean? Forever, my favorites with her will be Halloween 2, Prom Night, The Fog, and Terror Train. She changed, in my opinion. She's a different person than what she was then. You know what I mean? She kind of cocky, you know, just kind of. And we all get there, you know, a little bit of success. We all get a little bit of cockiness in us, you know what I mean? But you know, shit happens. We're all allowed to make mistakes. We're all allowed to fuck up, right? But she seems to keep fucking up. You know what I mean? She's kind of annoying, really, especially the way she treated Daniel Harris. You know, and what's her fucking name, Ninja? The chick that played her in Zombies Halloween. Damn. Of course, it's eluding me right now. I know the name, but it's eluding me. But she, you know, Postmaster and Slick. Hell yeah. It is badass. Mainstream screenplay. Maybe. Along the lines of True Lies and all that kind of shit. Fish Called Wanda, you know, maybe things like that. Because, you know, she started making, you know, that's why she left her to begin with. Because she just wanted to scout Taylor Compton. Thank you. She's a sweetheart, and she totally broke her heart when did that. If you want to check that out and hear what they said about it, it was probably a couple of years ago. Go check out their channel. It's Daniel Harris and Scott Taylor Conference channel. They do a podcast together. So check that out. You heard the real story. Of course, they're making up excuses for her now because they love her so much. But I know I loved her so much. We'll put it like that. Thanks everybody for joining the bizarre, bare-chested, chain-smoking black sheep of YouTube. Yeah, this Hart Lochner. I think the thing people remember him most in is you remember anybody seen Die Hard? Remember the guy that goes in there and he's like, you just gotta talk business. You gotta be a businessman with it. You know that bullshit he talks and he goes in and he's like, he used to give him this smile and Hans fucking kills him. That's the dude that plays Doc in this. This Mitchie, I don't remember seeing her much. I think the kid that played Kenny does a great job in this. Man. Gotta give to Jamie though. She is awfully cute in that football jersey with the no pants look and the long socks. Yeah. I think that Mitchie chick's cute as fuck. I mean, absolutely. She's adorable. Especially that cowboy hat on, man. You can't go wrong, you know, a chick with a cowboy hat or a bandana. You know what I mean? That's always really sexy, I think. You know, you can't deny a cowboy chick. You just can't do it. You just cannot do it. In case you guys wondering, the time stamp we got right now, we're at 4 minutes. And we got the opening scene happening right about now. Yeah, but check it out tomorrow night. Tomorrow night probably be around 10 o'clock or so. 10 or 11 o'clock, Stand By Me. Great film. They're about 12 in this. I was about 12 when I first seen it, so it's really important to me. Especially, this one's special to me too, but that was special to me in a whole different reason. It's a classic for all time, you know what I mean? I can't understand anybody not liking Stand By Me. If you don't, hey, you know. But I'd just be like, why? Yeah, this is fucked up, man. I also have a review that I put out yesterday on this. My own short, chill, real review. You know, check it out. So, you know, a lot of people push New Year's Evil around this time. You know, as far as horror goes, I push Terror Train. This fork is so freaking awkward, man. They got him looking about as goofy as you can. They got the glasses on him and everything. Don't be shy. This is my first time too. See, this has got to be wishful thinking on his part because you know he's got to know that. You know he's got to know better, right? You know, but that's the backstory. Of course, you know, budget constraints, stuff like that. They wouldn't be able to show it. Yeah. I think you're a little bigger fan of New Year's Evil, though, aren't you, Nate? See, I think the whole thing was they got this woman. See, she's about the age his mother would be. I wish they could have really got into that story so people could really understand why he's freaking out here, man. He found his mother, you know, and I'm not. God, like I said this many years ago. I don't remember the exact details, but that's why that doc did this shit to him. Yeah, he's open, man. He's open. And I love how it switches over here. Like it tells you who to love, you know what I mean? It's a whodunit, but then again, it's not. You know what I mean? It's not. I seen this at 7 years old. I knew who the killer was going to be. It was crazy when I figured out. I didn't realize that the dude who did the cinematography on this had done the cinematography for Kubrick on Barry Lyndon, which is great. How much cinematography can you do if you work with Kubrick? Kubrick pretty much does his own cinematography. He was there anyway, right? Kubrick's kind of a hands-on kind of guy. You gotta love Kubrick. A special filmmaker, he really was. Yeah. It actually showed that, yeah, he's unhinged, man. He's just, yeah. He's, right. Yeah. Nice sucker, yes. Exactly. And Don Mills Cockle, man, he did fucking lot of music. He also did the Humongous music. Anybody's a fan of Humongous? He also did the Clown Burgers, 1976. He did that music. So yeah. Absolutely. I remember Spottiswoode. That's what blew my mind, man. Is Spottiswoode who actually wrote 48 Hours. So I mean, you got a lot of talent involved in this film. You really do. Lots and lots and lots of talent. You know. I actually prom night school, but I actually prefer this over prom night. I don't know anybody else may feel about that, but we each have our own. I just think that this has got a lot darker vibe, man. This has got a lot more atmosphere in prom night. Of course, you pretty much know who the killer is in prom night too. I do, you know, as a kid. Of course, I lived these films back then. You know, any of them new came out, I was on top of that shit. It was a really great time to be alive and be loving films. It was 1980, 81, 82, 83. Oh man. You got all the best slasher shit and a lot of the best horror in general from, like, you know, shit, I'd say 71, 72, all the way to, I don't know, 86, 87 maybe. Yeah. I'll actually probably do prom night. I've only done it one other time, you know, 2 or 3 years ago. And I'll probably do that too. But I'm just gonna do whatever strikes me. You know what I mean? Whatever strikes me, whenever it strikes me. You know. And those who want to join me in the quest, you're more than welcome to do so. That's anybody and everybody. Look. You got lots of tropes going on here with these, you know what I mean? You got the playing tricks, you got the goofy guy, you got the smart ass leader, you know, you got his buddy that, you know, kind of goes along with him, you know, and of course Jamie's with that guy. And she's on the other side of it. She don't really like him a whole lot. She doesn't want him to go along with him, but he kind of does anyway because of peer pressure. You got about everything here. The best friend, you know, she's kind of promiscuous. Trope heaven with these films around, you know, church train prom night and all that. You got tropes running rampant. I don't know, I feel like they're a little bit different too, you know. One thing people bitch about with these is, you know, it doesn't show any sex and it doesn't show a lot of the kills. That's okay. When you got good atmosphere, when you got decent performances, you know, you got other shit going on. You know, a lot of those films did that stuff to kind of cover up the fact that they didn't have this or they didn't have that, in my opinion. Got the good old blow up doll here that he's going to assault right here in front of the whole crowd. See, the whole thing of it is this is New Year's Eve, and their big thing getting out of college to become doctors and all this is they're taking this one last train ride together, you know, and celebrate. And that's the whole point here. They're getting ready to be doctors. Slaughter High School, yes. Yeah. Slaughter High has this place though, you know what I mean? You got that fucking dude with the crazy shield here. Got that right up there, hell yeah. Slaughter High. Slaughter High. Slaughter High. Hell yeah. Good one. Yeah, I prefer this one. Yeah. So do I. This one's got, you know, I think a lot of it's nostalgia. When you think about it, how, you know, nostalgia really plays a huge role in what we love. You know, it may not mean shit to anybody else, but it means so much to you. Why? Because of nostalgia. And that's why I am with these films. This one, Prom Night, The Fog, Halloween 2, The Howling, you know what I mean? I could go on and on. This nostalgia feel to me. Jeez, I remember seeing The Howling and that Eddie transformation scene when he gives that death's head grin. Scared the shit right out of me, but I loved it. It's been my favorite transformation scene ever since.
You sure you want
I love the nice little relationship here between Ben Johnson. Yeah, nice old lady. You know what I mean? And they got these wild, idiot, smart-assy, spoiled-ass fucking college kids that they got to babysit after on this freaking train. Well, I like it. The train's really cool because it's so claustrophobic. You can't go anywhere. You can't get off of it. You know what I mean? You can't get away. Like this fucker here, this Groucho Marx fucker, he fucks around so much that they just think he's fucking around. They're trope. You know what I mean? Tropes are cool if they're done correctly. But it seems like somebody would make sure the fucker was getting on the train, right? It's like he fell on his face. Like, come on, man, quit fucking on, get on the train. But then the killer's really smart. He grabs the mask and gets on there about the same size, so they just think it's him. Outfit number one. And he sees him, you see him looking at him. He's like, oh shit, I know him. 30, yeah, yeah. Some of them look, some look a little younger, but yeah, kind of like on Halloween, you know what I mean? Looking Nancy Loomis / Kids or Kayas, and PJ Souls. They were older. Jamie was the only one that was quite. She was like 19, I think, but the others were shit. They're in their mid-late 20s. But they did such a good job that you feel like they're kids, Yeah, they've always done that. They've always hired people that was a little more into the mid-late 20s rather than actual kids. For some reason, I got to look harder and got myself some 19, 20-year-olds. But look how well it turned out. Yeah. Well, it would almost make sense, depending on what kind of doctor you want to be, it would almost make sense that you'd be damn near 30 by the time you got out of college. I don't think it says whether they're going to be surgeons or anything like that. So this is the last time a lot of these people are going to see each other. They don't know they're going to, you know how it is when you split, like you got high school or college or whatever, you say, oh, we're going to stay in touch, we're going to be best friends forever. It's just not that. But it just makes you feel better to say so. Yeah. She's not even bullshitting about it. She's, I am going to miss you. I never went to college, but I knew some people that did, and they talked about how that was like the best friends they ever had, even better than in high school, supposedly. Jenny's hair in this is kind of fucking fucked up, man. We're getting ready to see Vanity for the first time here. Anybody out there a fan of Last Dragon, Action Jackson? Joy Michelle was also in Humongous. Remember, you see Humongous where she carries the berries and shit between her boobs to the poor fucked up dude laying on the beach. She's also in The Fly. She's a girl that sorry, yeah, she's a girl that he took back to his house there, and after he broke the dude's arm wrestling for her. Kronberg's Fly is badass too. Might have done that once too. Like I said, you might have done that. I used to do these all the time like this. Discuss it, talk about behind the scenes shit, backstory. And then I just stopped. Just kind of retired from it. But I'm out of retirement. Oh, Hell Knight. I love Hell Knight. Love Hell Knight. Hell Knight is fucking badass. Hell yeah. Nice gold, double A. Hell yeah. Nice call. Now I wonder about this is they got Vanity, which we know sure she's Dee Dee Winters in this, but that is Vanity. And she got this thing that actually makes it look like she's got boobs, which you see in The Last Dragon, she has no boobs. See, this Dirk Kim does such a good job, man. He can look and sound like anybody. He's a talented kid. Last Dragon is badass, yeah. Showing up. Showing up, yeah. I have that. I need to get a better copy of it, though. I just got a bare bones DVD of it. Oh, yeah, man. I remember seeing it as a kid. He showed up. What's his name? Bruce Leroy. And some of the Hell Knight is that's just the name of, you know what I mean? It has a double meaning there. It is their Hell Knight, but the Hell Knight is supposed to be, you know what I mean, when you're going to get a fraternity or a sorority. It's their Hell Knight. It just ended up being really Hell Knight. What was some of your what was some of your complaints about this one again, Names? What was it you didn't particularly care for besides the kills not, you know, the kills not being shown? Well, let's discuss some of your gripes about it. See what we can hammer out here. Here's what she talks a little bit about it. Yeah, but she didn't know he was going to do all that shit. This guy's a dick, man. You always got to have that dick, you know, that little asshole. Sucks to you. What does that mean? What did she say? She said, sucks to you. Did she mean it sucks to be you? Over dramatic spinning around things to start. Yeah. Well, you know, I explained a little bit of that though. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, you know, maybe a little bit, but you know, when you put it in proper context, you know, okay, discounting that little bit of overly dramatic acting. Which, if that should have happened to him when he was young with his mom like that, you could see why he was freaking out, right? So, still gonna do. Still have plans on doing extreme theater with the Night Train movies as well. Shopping mall. Man, I miss malls. This train is so cool. It comes through. It kind of puts you in mind of oh god, what's the Richard Pryor Richard Pryor Gene Hackman or Gene Wilder film where they're on the train. Kids kind of got that same vibe to it. I think gets a good actual finger. Probably did, because he wasn't hot yet. He was starting to get there. You know, this is before he did the whole making Statue of Liberty disappear, whatever it was he did. Going over Niagara Falls and all that bullshit. Copperfield was the shit for a while, man, throughout the 80s. And of course, you had David Blaine, you know, more of the physical magicians coming through the 90s and later 90s into 2000. This motherfucker hates every one of these. You can't stand them. That mask has got a weird feel to it, doesn't it? That Groucho mask. About 22 minutes in now. How about back in the 80s when they talked about it? You know, when he comes to it, they all said the same thing. You know, they come to and say, I got the good stuff, you know? Which is, some people actually talked like that back then. I can remember, my older brother was like almost 10 years older than me. So when I was 7 here, he was like 17. So, and I can remember him and his friend talking, kind of talking like that, him and his buddies. Oh, definitely. He was all that. I'm not sure what happened to him. Does anybody know what happened to Copperfield? Because the longest time he was like supposed to be the second coming of Houdini or some shit. I'm not sure he ever quite made it. Did he? Did you ever make it to that level? Of course, Houdini's just got that name, Houdini, and he never failed. He had that his appendix burst, but he never actually failed a stunt. I don't think. Did you know that his brother also was a magician? Houdini's was. I cannot tell a lie, except for when I lie all the time. He did. Hell yeah, that's very true. He just vanished. Yeah. He did, man. He said, poof, fuck it. Maybe he was in the middle of doing one of his little routines here and actually vanished. That's why we haven't seen him. I might have to Google that shit up and check it out. Find out what happened to him, motherfucker. But he did. He just said, poof. She can walk out of this car, though. This is an old school train, too, man. It's so cool. Now, she's supposed to be her best friend here. Why didn't she stand up for her? Instead, she just all like, oh, googly-eyed with this fucker. She should have stuck up for her friend there. I would have. Been like, yeah, that was fucked up, dude. What's wrong with you?
So what the hell is the matter?
I know my fucking dick ain't that good where she's gonna be all fucking googly on it. But I think they've been dating for quite a while. Ain't nobody shit good enough to fucking kiss their ass. I don't give a fuck. Nothing I ever had made me just want to fucking forget, act like they did no wrong and shit. I don't think so. Give it a chance. Goddamn, y'all been going to school together for years. She's been giving this dickhead a chance for fucking at least 3 or 4 years. It's nice, a nice atmosphere. Exactly, it's fucking great. It's a nice feel to it, man. That's what puts this over. Without this claustrophobic feel in this train, and the score too. Score has just kind of got this, you know what I mean? I can't, redo it, but it's just got a lot of it is just the sound of the train and just, that's what I dig in films, man. There's the whole vibe, just the whole feeling of claustrophobic. Like that's what the thing's got. It's got that claustrophobic feel, man. People don't understand how hard it is to master that shit, man. To master, the feel of it, the atmosphere. If you can get that, you can do about anything with it. I think maybe they was probably getting a little bit of grief from people, and that's why the kills aren't shown as much. Good old Doc gets his fucking head cut off, man. That would have been really cool to see. Really cool. Here he is. That's basically why he's in this. Show some of this shit. Do you guys know anything about magic? How the fuck does he do this shit? Because magic basically is just redirection. You get somebody's attention on this while you're doing this over here, right? That's basically the whole idea. It's misdirection. Yes, same guy. I prefer the soundtrack on Humongous over this one. Of course, if you know anything about my channel, if you're newer to my channel, you probably don't know, but I'm a huge Humongous fan. If it had a little more light to it, a little less dark, which the Scorpion release of Humongous, it's hard to get a hold of. Very hard to get a hold of. But this is a lot more lit up. You can see it a lot better. Of course, you got the original. I actually have that one sheet. I have the original theatrical one sheet of Terror Train also. Something I started collecting for a while when my money was a little bit better. I've been collecting the vinyls and stuff here lately. I've amassed quite a hell of a collection in the last year or so. Shit like this and like Waxworks. Yeah, Waxworks did that. You should see the prom night vinyl. It's badass. Yeah, it is so dark. And if it wasn't, man, it would be so good. People would love it, man. They fucked up. I do believe that was the same director that directed Prom Night. Did yeah, let me see. I think he's the same guy. By Wayne Gray. Paul Lynch. Yeah, Lynch did this. Paul Lynch. I believe he did Prom Night. His movie's always really good, but then there's that one little ingredient to Paul Lynch's films that keeps it from being great, you know? Oh, yeah. I love doing Humongous now. Love doing Humongous. I love all these. I just have a attachment to these. Yeah, you man, but then you let dude do that shit. You let dude talk shit to your woman and all that shit, man. That is uncool as hell. If he respected you, he wouldn't even try that shit. Same time, she shouldn't go in there trying to push it with his best friend. They should both have enough respect not to put her in the middle of that bullshit. Okay, you have no idea what I'm trying to tell you. Oh, Humongous. Humongous tells a good story. It really does. It doesn't really leave much to the imagination. It tells you what the hell's going on. In 90 minutes, it tells you how it started, what happened in the middle, what happened toward the end, and it gives you an ending. From there, you can make out everything else. You really can. I think Jamie Lee probably looked her best in Prom Night, in my opinion. And they're fucking around, and she goes and fucks around, with another dude. No man's gonna do a card trick. He's gotten all inspired by Copperfield. He's like, hey, I can do some magic. Doing true magic is hard, dog. I can only imagine, man. You got to be a master of misdirection without cheating. Which all magic's kind of a cheat, isn't it? I don't know anything about it though. So anytime I see even the least halfway decent magic, I'm a fan. That's a hell of a trick. He said, not only was it, but now it's become. Well, that wasn't clever. It's kind of funny. I always wonder, the way they stagger around here, as fucked up as they act, as fucked up as she act. I just wonder if she got a little more going on, some alcohol and some smoke. You know what I mean? Like if this was made in the 2000s, that's where she was, doing some ecstasy or something. For that time, it could be some fucking acid or something. Imagine watching some magic tricks on some of that shit. All right. Theater's watching. Look at this fucking guy. And he's putting on his best act, but they're all fucked up. They're, you know what I mean? So he's not really, he's impressive, but they may not even remember this shit. Dude, he's good. He's actually doing this shit. Yeah. I still have not seen the remake of Terror Train. I've not seen it. Is it any good? Like, how does it compare to this one? How's like the main girl and everything? I'd love to have seen Jamie do some more of these. So think about how some of them would have been improved if she had been the final girl, survivor girl in them. We're sworn to secrecy. He don't know a damn thing. Look real close at the assistant. For those of you who don't know, just now watching this, look real close at this assistant. It tells you how good a performance this is. New series I'm playing. Oh, okay. New series, huh? Do you have a name for it? Can you give us any clues on what it is? Like what you're playing. You remember that thing you talked about, me and you talked about probably a year ago doing? We ought to still do that, man. We ought to still do that, man. I'm game for any ideas, man. I'm looking to create and kick some ass, man.
Hey, where's everybody?
I think this dude that plays Mo, Jamie's girlfriend, or Jamie's boyfriend, I think they could have cast a little better with him, maybe. That's just my opinion. Oh, okay. Okay. That's the one, okay. Well, if you still need some help with it or need some assistance with it, definitely let me know, man. I'm game, man. I'm game. Back to my best, man. Over all the bullshit. Boom face off, OG versus remake. Very cool. Very cool. I'm there, man. I'm there. Just yeah. Just give me the signal, man. How you gonna go about it, or you kind of keeping that to yourself right now? Hey, did we lose double A? Timestamp. Timestamp about 34.5 minutes. A lot of stuff he does is a lot of old school type tricks, but he does them so well. You know what I mean? Like people don't look at it as anything special now, which I do. It's still fucking hard, man. Anybody's tried to be a magician, man. I mean, come on. Hell yeah. Probably nice to have me back at my best, eh? What's up, like Canadian, eh? I don't think. Man, he was under. I think he shoved him under the train. Is what happened. Which, if somebody was pushing under the train, you would have no idea that motherfucker was getting run over. If like everyone else was in the train, you'd have no idea until you went back there and looked, see the mess. Finer details, likely discuss head to head, like character. Oh yeah, I love that shit. Character examinations. I love that. You know, when you got some good, really rich, really effective characters, you know, good performances, playing some good characters, actually have some depth. That's where I thrive, man. I love that shit. Like I really wish they could have told the backstory to this. You know, about Kenny and his problems and shit, man. That would have made this, people would have really dug it, I think. How it holds up, that's important. Because you don't have very many sequels, man, that can compare to the originals. You know, there's some people think are better. I've only seen a couple remakes that are better than the original. The original Fly is great, but I think Cronenberg's is better. Major Body Snatchers original is fantastic, but the 1978 with Donald Sutherland, Leonard Nimoy, and all that, I think is so much better. I prefer the remake of I Spit on Your Grave. That might be about it. I much prefer the original Last House on the Left. I'm not a fan of the remake of Last House. I think they completely missed the point. And I actually have a discussion. Everybody doesn't know I have a discussion on here with King Gold, Corey, a dude I've known here for a long time. For an hour and a half, we discuss. It's a two-parter where we discuss the film Last House on the Left from Wes Craven. It's a really good discussion. I'm getting ready to edit together and put out my Dawn of the Dead here soon that I did with Night Watch Zone about a year ago. We did, matter of fact, we did it right after Flyboy died. So it's really interesting. I've never edited it and put it together. I put it out. I think I'm done. This is when I love how he starts seeing all this shit and everything, but then nobody else does, and somebody else comes along, so he's almost even doubting himself. Like, what the fuck? Are they just playing games? Are they just playing tricks on me? Soon you see, I think his name's Jackson. You see him dead. Now, that's one thing about this. How in the hell, I'm not sure how much time is supposed to have elapsed here between the train conductor, Carney, was his name, finds him in there, and finally he gets somebody else to come back and look. But every drop of blood is gone, everything. That, unless a good amount of time went by, I don't see how he did that on himself. I don't see how that's possible. I really don't. The subtitle just said slow. There's this slow emotion or some shit. Slow emotion. Slow emotion. That's what me. It just made me think of sweet emotion and everything. That seems like a nice guy. This guy here with the hat, she's tall. Yeah, he seems like one of the less assholeish ones of the group. That's one thing. It walks that line. This film does. It walks that line of making you dislike the characters. So you can't have too many characters in a film that you just totally dislike. You just can't. It completely kills the film. I mean, look at the remake of Friday 13. There's a lot of characters in there that you don't like. I don't dislike it. Don't get me wrong. But I think it could be better if you didn't hate everybody so fucking much. He knows that kid is dead. And he goes back and shows him and he's gone. There's no mess or nothing. So he's like, "You fucking cracking up or what, man? What do you think?" Slaughter. What do you ever Slaughter High man? Slaughter High wasn't made till 85? Okay. It was made a little earlier than that. I love how that cage comes into effect. Something about this, when it kicks in and starts going good. Oh, we got some cocaine here, see? Oh, no. That's the smoker's on. I wonder how today versus then would be affected with them, Like the doctors and shit, do they get tested for drugs and shit anytime like the medical association come through and test them or anything? I know they get checked out really closely with the prescription and shit that they write, but I don't know if they actually get tested for drugs. If anybody knows, let me know in the chat or in the comment. Like this has been his train for years. Like he just, what the hell is going on in my fucking train? I think he's about to retire. Like didn't he say this was his last one? Yeah, Take it easy, then. Thanks for coming by, bro. Keep me up to speed. Well, we talk all the time, so I'll be hearing about what's going on anyway. Good job again, man. Nice job kicking ass, man. You definitely worked your ass off for it. You deserve it. Have a good one, my friend.
Sorry to put this on you.
Hey, you still run around in there, Double A? See, look, and not only is the place cleaned up, but the dude's outfit's got blood up with it and everything. He slipped into the outfit. It's crazy. Yeah. A little over 43 minutes on the time span. Oh, you know I'll have a good stream, but she comes through fucked up, but looking good though. DJ, that's what's crazy. DJ. He gets you know sick.
He's a walking in a garden. Where's a town? We've got girlfriend. I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, he'll be all
I wonder if it was something to do with any one of these in particular that made Jamie Lee Curtis decide that, you know, this is not the way she wanted to go. You know, because like I said, she did Halloween, and then from there, she made road games there. She did Fog, which she wasn't highlighted in it, which I think she was a little upset about. Not to mention, that's when Carpenter broke up with Deborah Hill and started seeing Adrian Barbeau, which of course she was on Deborah Hill's side on that one, so that's personal shit going on there. And then in the same, all this same year, she does Prom Night, and then she does this one. So I'm just wondering if some personal shit going on with, you know, if all that personal shit may have affected that. Because otherwise, I think she'd probably been doing, because Carpenter likes to use a lot of the same people. I think she may have been, I think she may have worked for them a little more. Just some of the personal shit hadn't went on. That's what else who that is. When I first seen this, I thought maybe, you know, I thought maybe the killer here would, you know, take advantage of the situation before he killed her. But at least he didn't go that far, you know. At least he didn't, you know, because he has a chance to. He just doesn't. She just like fuck it because she knows her man's fucking around. So she just fuck it. I'll fuck around too. Can't you tell that he's a lot smaller than D-Jack? I mean, D-Jack, I mean, he wasn't huge, but he was a bigger dude. What's his name here? I won't say a name in case someone out there doesn't know who the killer is. Which, you know, should probably, but possibly you don't. This is a pretty good scene. And along that time of cleaning that mess up and this outfit on, he also chopped him over his hand off. That would be fucked up, man. Cold hands, warm heart. Also chopped his hand off. So what do you do with his body? I don't think we've ever seen that D-Jack's body. Did he just toss him off the train, maybe? Kind of makes you wonder. It kind of gives you red herrings and shit here also. You know, and it, you know, it gives you the Copperfield is he's discontent. He's really not happy with, you know, the way things have went here. You can kind of tell. So it kind of hints at him maybe being a killer. does a good job of, showing that he's not happy with the way things are going. It's like, I don't know if he's happy with the reaction, unhappy with the reaction, or if he's just, you know, feeling like he could be doing better, right? He could be, he's like stuck on this train with a bunch of fucking stone motherfuckers. And I don't think he's drinking or anything. And that's one of the most annoying things in the world is being around a bunch of people fucked up and you're sober. They show this connection between Elena, which is Jamie Lee Curtis, and he didn't even get a name in this David Copperfield movie. He's just a magician. He's just a magician. That's all. I'm the magician. That's it. I can watch that dude do that fucking shit like forever, man. It's pretty cool shit, man. But they said that Copperfield could do that. Something you handed him, he could do that with it. He could, like that what he did with the rose. He could just make it levitate. And not his rose, a rose you bring to him, he can levitate. So that's pretty good. How the fuck did he do that? How did he do that with that shit? But magicians are just one of those things where they have their secrets and they're really good at keeping them. She's got something. Joe Michelle does. I wonder what happened to her. She did Humongous. She did this. Well, she did this one. And she did Humongous. She did. She did some others, but she did The Fly. The Fly. That Fly 6 years later is the last thing I remember seeing her in. I'm no sex in it, but we got a little bit of we got a little bit of titties though. Jesus, I'm wondering. I go, what the hell? How did that happen? I know that kid was dead. He's just freaked out by it.
Not only will I find the car that was selected and signed by our
skeptical friend. You always be skeptical. Well, what good does it do when you watch a magician? What good does it do to be skeptical? Just watch them. When you get a good magician, watch them, watch what they do. Just enjoy the show. That's what it's all about. No reason to sit around and go, oh, that's bullshit. You're just ruining the fun for yourself, really. No fun in being the heckler, I don't think. Let's see here, I got so I got. I don't know. I never done Slaughter High. I might have to do that. Like I say, tomorrow night I think I'll do Stand By Me. Let's see here. Midnight Train Murders here soon. Stack here that I wanted to go through. Ooh, Slaughterhouse. There's another film here in case somebody hasn't seen it. Among the Living, French. Kick-ass fucking slasher film. It's really good. It's got the kid vibes, got 3 kids. You kind of come across this not family, but just a couple of people that and the killer in this is really fucked up. Can't find a look movie or nothing. This movie's hard to get a hold of. That's why I'm not done a watch on it yet. But I may do a review and maybe they'll start showing it, somewhere. It was I do believe to begin with it was a Shudder original from France. It's like 2014. It's really good. If I get the chance to check this out. I caught it by accident. Let me see what's here. I'm doing. Yeah, Slaughterhouse. I'm gonna do that. Buddy's gonna axe the grind. And this. This is a kick-ass film too. That I'm really looking forward to doing this with you. Just don't go into the woods. It's not the one from 1980. It's the one from 2000. It's completely different. I mean, when I say completely different, I mean completely different.
You okay? You know who's this is? It's Richie. Michelle, my girlfriend. I'll take it. Thank you.
But yeah, Michelle, that's right.
What's going on? Will you go with me, please? Where'd you find it? Let's go, man. Wait.
See, he knows some shit ain't right. Point to where he wants to stop the whole fucking train. I said, what the hell? The balls on this guy, man. Just to be fucking around with this chick on a train where his girlfriend is too. You know, no one made him do that shit. He can blame his buddy all day long, but he's the one that chose to do that shit.
Richie? Wait a minute. Something happened with her.
No. Now let me.
She's dead. Damn. Jimmy, I've been taking these very seriously this time. But she did have some nice reaction she had when the dude told her that she was dead.
No. Bullshit.
He doesn't give a fuck. This guy's a dickhead, man. What an asshole. I was watching him get shot and die hard. What a dickhead.
I didn't get caught.
See, he even played where he's buddy to get caught with this other chick, man. What kind of friend is this guy? She's my goddamn best friend. Yeah, there she is. Her crying thing, yeah. Isn't like great, though, in my opinion. It wasn't the same quality she did, say, a couple of years before. Neither one of them have any clue where the girls are. They got these girls, they don't know what the fuck they are. Because long as too busy fucking around with another chick and trying to set up his friend to get caught, why? Because he's jealous. Well, he wants them to break up so he can have this Mo dude all to himself, you know? That way Mo can kiss his ass 100% of the time instead of just 95%. It's one of them friends. One of them buddies that you have. I mean. No, there he is over there. See, but that's fucking amazing shit, man. That's crazy. Messed up on dope, alcohol.
They wouldn't do that.
Something on the train. That's a scary thought. That's a scary thought. Something not stuck on a train. Fucking stab your friend to it.
At the end of my last show,
He's realizing that the same dude that he's seen that was supposed to be dead is the one he's seen her with. So it would make sense for Copperfield to be the killer too, because he can appear and reappear. Like now he's his assistant. The fucked up part is there was people behind him, so he was seeing if he was doing any kind of trick. That's kind of creepy when you got a killer running on a train. You got this magician that can be anywhere he wants to be. And while he was down here at that end, now Mo's fucked up. Mo's dead, I think. So it makes it look like, that when he was down there, he killed Mo. But he got stabbed right in the side of the neck, too. But I think him and his assistant were down there. They were both down there. So. No, Elena's lost her friend Mitchie and her boyfriend. It was like her boyfriend's dead too. And for the first time, you're seeing from this doc, dude, there is something he gives a shit about. I think he almost has romantic feelings for Mo. You know what I mean? He likes him too much. The only time you see him react to anything really is when it involves his friend. He's dead as fuck, man. It's over. He's dead meat. The Heart Barker does a good job. You almost feel sorry for him here. He's been stuck a few times in life. This has been a fucking nightmare. Time to stop the drain, check everybody out. That's 59 minutes, almost an hour in. Probably about 30 minutes left. Let me get this here. 97 minutes, yeah. All these films are right. Anywhere between 89 and 98 minutes, probably. It's like that's the time they had to make it. You know what I mean? They give them a certain amount of money, and that's what they were allowed to do with it. Yeah. He's back to being himself, selfish motherfucker that he is. I love the scene where he gets fucking killed. I wish they showed that whole thing. Got shit on Walter now. Oh, this chick's interview. She's just playing the bass. Bass is the coolest. You need somebody really knows how to play that motherfucker. It's cool as hell. Bass is nice. Like get somebody who knows how to play a saxophone. 60th instrument on the planet, it's a saxophone. We're gonna have to slam on the brakes and stop it. I love this old school train. She's for the first time I see she's wearing like a horse mask or two. It's crazy looking. I just wonder if it's one of those ones that has the other end. Yeah, because those were popular at that time. One end or the other. The thing of it is when you do that, you got to be connected straight to somebody else's ass. So it's like, unless you're holding my face right in somebody's ass, just wear a costume. Walter's all right. There he is. Oh, by the way, Digital Ninja was right here. I will be doing this weekend. Be doing a stream with him and a few other people to celebrate his 1,000 subscribers. So definitely check out Ninja's channel on that, for that stream. I'm not sure exactly what we'll be doing. I guess whatever he decides, it's cool to do. That's what we'll be doing this weekend. So, like I said, until then, I'll be doing a couple in between there. Probably one tomorrow night. And then even Sunday night. So, I haven't done one of those in probably close to a year. So,
Don't try to be a hero. You just think you're
Try to put it in between the NFL playoffs so they don't fuck around and,
Keep moving.
overlap with that. I'm not sure what to do. I'll figure it out later. I want to do something I've never done before. So, the serious when the atmosphere really starts kicking into this. It's dark now. There's no lights on. There's guys just walk through with flashlights, shaking each bed. Really weird. Really, really weird shit. I think of all the different places the killer would have to hide in this area. That'd be freaky walking through there looking for somebody, knowing that something happened and going through there looking. Man, that would be wild. And it's like 0 outside, so so they're going outside. Like, fuck, man, I'm not sure if I'm going to freeze to death again and train with this killer. Just put me on a train with the killer, man. Give me a club, give me a tire iron, and let me find this motherfucker so we can get back in the heat. I'm gonna beat this fucking head real good with a tire iron, get it done over with, and then we can move on along the way. This guy does not like Doc. He's threatening right there. Look, if you're pulling a stunt, I'm gonna beat the brakes off you.
You and me and Mitzi and the guy. Doc, we heard it.
See, she's figuring it out.
Kenny Hansen.
Kenny Hansen, she's figuring it out.
It wasn't just a prank.
No, it wasn't. He was fucked up. Very sick. Like I said, the backstory is that, he found his mother's corpse when he was younger. And that's why Doc did that to him, because he knew that had happened to him. And I said, therefore, I forgot that he had killed somebody in the past. I wonder if that was his mother that he killed. I don't know. No, it couldn't have been his mother, because he found her when he was like a kid or something. And I think he ended up killing somebody over that, maybe. But yeah, he was suspected, or they knew he killed somebody. He sits down in the hospital, and then he was able to get into school and go to college. And then they did that prank to him, and then he was gone again. And they hadn't heard from him since. And I think that was like a year or two ago, maybe at this point. So, yeah. No shit. You gotta get back in the heat, man. It's fucking freezing there. It's like, dude. You can't find anybody. Anybody. So now you just gotta keep an eye on everyone, because you don't know who in the hell is killing. I wonder where the killer's hiding right now. Because there's a lot of places they could be hiding. A lot of those guys look like they're too scared to check every little nook and cranny. And this guy's really good at hiding in places. This motherfucker's a controlling motherfucker. But he's gonna break off the lock here. He didn't check the room. He's just gonna lock him in here and shit. Don't even trust you. What do you mean don't even? I wouldn't trust him. I'm gonna trust the motherfucker to begin with. What's got your book? Yeah, it's got your book. Magic. Starting to tell the story here. Kenny Hansen was a magician. Train stops. Play a trick on little Kenny. They ain't got time for no tricks. But then they better start up again. So that's fucked up.
He's gonna kill everybody.
That's a little extreme. He's gonna kill everybody. I don't know that he has time to kill everybody, but y'all know maybe. I don't think he wants to kill everybody. I think just people that's involved in that shit. She's killing with her screams, one of her trademark screams. No, not yet. She's going to do a little bit. He's not fucking around. He's got a hammer. Come on, don't go out. Come on, chill out. Best idea, get the train moving so you can get back to where it was, so you can get everybody off the motherfucker. With the old school ashtray. There's just an ashtray sitting there. Here's the part right here. There we go. He's looking around. He's got himself trapped in here. About minute 7 in. He's sitting there. And he's thinking, fuck, man, somebody there. What's the chances, right? What's the chance he's going to lock himself, barricade himself right in the exact fucking compartment that this fucker's in? Because, you know, he's one of the ones he wants the most. He's definitely a main target. So now it's basically telling you, yeah, those of you who didn't know, Tony Anderson, the one that played the trick on, is probably most definitely probably the killer here. Elena, Julie Curtis pretty much figured that out. That's what she suspects him. I like how they have every little spot, you know what I mean, is rigged to be, you know, some kind of a celebration, some kind of a just young people getting fucked up celebration. Bringing in the new year. Did they count down the new year? I think they might have. I don't remember shit. I forgot already. He's just going nuts, man. Trying to plan where this fucker's at. He's like, oh shit, it's my imagination. He's not. And then he sits here and, and he finally looks and he's like, oh shit, maybe he's under there. I'm gonna go get him. But he's not thinking he's sitting in a seat that's just like that one he's looking at that he thinks it might be in. That's the first place I looked was underneath the seat. Maybe because of these films. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like he set it up to where it would look like that. Smart dude, this killer is, man. This is a smart motherfucker. And his hand and arm looks really creepy when he reaches out in places. His long, bony fingers and shit. Now, notice the nails are painted black. And this is a time where people, dudes didn't paint the nails. So that's a clue. You fucking broke it. Yeah. He's like, oh, wearing Mitchie's ring. Oh, she doesn't miss you. Just playing a prank on. Fuck. It's a joke. Goddamn prank joke. Now he's gonna get talk some shit. No, there goes your head, motherfucker. It's me. Now, why was everybody else on the outside of the train though, and why were those two allowed to be inside like that? The whole point was to clear everybody off the train, right? And here's Copperfield, his assistant. Uh-oh. I think he's right. Does a great job, man. I wonder if he does the voice here of this chick. You know what I mean? Because if this kid does the voice, man, that's amazing. That McKinnon, I believe his name is. Let me double check. Yeah, Drake McKinnon. He does a great job of being that chick, man, of being that assistant. It really comes off good.
Why did you lie down somewhere? The magician.
No, now she thinks it's a magician. It might not be Kenny. It might be the magician. But Copperfield, why the fuck is Copperfield? Or does she think that like he changed his face or something? And that's what she's thinking. She's thinking that Copperfield is Kenny, like he changed his face or something. That's what she's thinking. Is that would have been some hell of plastic surgery, especially for that time. I don't know about all that. Damn, blood, but the mess. What they should have done here is they should have found the headless corpse, or do they? You should have found Doc's headless body. Most definitely. Damn, blood all over the fucking place. Because he cut his fucking head off, I do believe. It's been a minute. Maybe he finds the head here. And there it is. There's his body. There's his headless body. There's his head. The head's. Specs could have been a little better on the head. It was 19. Right? Use that system again. 14. Probably got about 20 minutes left of the film. I love how they keep it in the dark here. That's very cool. That's coffee maker working. Actually sounds pretty good. No, I'm totally fooled. Okay, he plays Ken. That's his name. It's funny you call him Ken. Oh my god, for Ken. I forgot about that. So she's referring to that magician as Ken too. The little things in this are really cool. Little things that you don't really think about. Just little hints here and there. I've always enjoyed coming on late and doing these and just doing like a live commentary. That's how I started out. That's how I built everything. You know, got to be pretty good. And it all started out with me, doing these live commentaries. I do it at 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. And I started at the beginning with nobody coming in chat. And then it got to where, there's a lot of people in the chat. I think things have come full circle. And I'm going to build it up again. I'm going to build it right back up again. So, if anyone wants to join me on that journey, very welcome and very appreciated. I just really wondered what made her decide. These were going to go nowhere. If she knew now, if she knew then what we know now, I think she would have stuck with doing them. Because actually, when she started doing these, she did Trading Places, Fishbowl and Wanda. A lot of these different films. A lot of them were bombs too. You know what I mean? A lot of these stood the test of time better than a lot of films that she did do. That she ended up going to. You know. There's a reason why she came back to horror. You know, you better believe it. And look at the opportunities that opened up. And then what? Last year she won an Academy Award for a film, which she may not have got. You know, that role if she hadn't come back to horror. She owes everything to horror, but I don't think she appreciates it. I really don't. That's what pisses me off about her. I don't think, she says she does, but I just don't feel that she does appreciate her horror roots. Maybe Halloween, but I don't feel like she appreciates it. All of these were a reason why she became who she is. All of them. You know, not just the original Halloween, all of them. And not this new trilogy Halloween either, which I can't stand. I think it's fucking crap, man. Say he's killed these people. Do you really want to face him and do what they actually say? Yeah, maybe not. Maybe I don't want to, you know. Maybe that's a bad idea. Here we go. Getting ready to, shit's getting ready to hit the fan right now. Here it is. That dude's dead. Oh, here he comes. Got the axe. This is my favorite outfit of the whole film right here. I think someone said in the comments earlier what mask this is. But it's a really cool mask. It's really fucked up looking. You need long, skinny arms in it. Oh, they're calling it that's not even the magician's name. That's just what the assistant said. I think he's just back there hiding. He's hiding all right. That mother stuck in a case with fucking swords through him and shit. I love how these you just bump into something and the door would open or some shit, and then you see the person dead. Or you bump over here and they flip out or hanging upside down or some shit. Those tropes are so much fun. They really are. Slasher tropes are just, you know. Old school 1980s slasher tropes, man. You just can't beat it. They think he jumped off the train. Oh shit, man, that's crazy. That motherfucker must be going 50 miles per hour. Why in the hell would he do that? You go, get ready to come after her right here. There it is. That mask is weird. The nose on that motherfucker, man. Weird mask. Weird. Chop! It's with the sword. Here we go. Man, it ain't gonna be that easy. Never. They come around, the car was here. There it is. There's that scream. There it is. Oh, damn, should have grabbed that axe and chopped him with it. To me, this is the best part of the whole movie. When he comes in there and she puts herself in that cage and he's after her. We're at about an hour and 21, an hour and 22 minutes. And he's on her ass. He grabs some beds and shakes them, just freak her out. To me, that's what makes this good. Little shit like that. And he comes and grabs her, fucking, yeah. I think he's upset with her. And he's just a skinny little dude. She could almost whoop his ass probably if he wasn't crazy or hell. You see a crazy person like that, a maniac's really strong. It's what I've always heard. Ah! bit the hell out of his hand. This motherfucker, you biting me and shit. Give me a leg. Put her like an ankle lock. Oh. Yeah, keep him. Oh, there it is. Good old fire extinguisher. Now, I don't know if that shit hurts or not. Because, you know, when I was in wrestling and when I wrestled, you know, we use those, but we didn't actually use the shit that was in fire extinguisher. So I don't know how that shit really works. You put like a powder or shit in it or something. Well, man, yeah, I'd like to thank Double A for joining me earlier. Killer Pizza, Ninja. Thanks for joining Double A. You're welcome. You're always welcome. Like I say, anybody's welcome, man. Anybody wants to act right, you know what I mean? You have fun and fucking bullshit about a movie, man. Always welcome. Smart and busting out the light bulbs. Really smart. This is not a stupid killer either. You know, this is not a dumbass that's overtaken by his emotions. Like, he hates them, right? But real smart, too. Like, he's enjoying the whole stalking. Like, he could probably get into this cage, but he doesn't have to fuck with it. It's a big ass fucking like a big ass crowbar or something. Especially for the train, I imagine. I don't know much about trains. So. This is fucking cool too. If you take that fucking whatever you call them, the thing you slip the notes on, is with that long fucking pointed part. Oh, right through the cheek. Here it is. Oh, she should have got me in the eye though. That would have fucked him up bad. Ow. This might be, see, Prom Night, that's one problem, Prom Night. She doesn't really get a chance to do any ass kicking, you know, any final girl ass kicking. You know, it's her and her boyfriend. You know, and she, of course, she ends up finding out that it's her brother. But here, she gets to fight with the killer a lot. The ending of this is a lot better than the climax of Prom Night. You know, you even get the false death spot here. And of course, you're going to get some music like it's over, like she's, you know, conquered the killer. That's one of those tropes where you think the killer's dead, but he always comes back one more time. It's films like this that those tropes came from. It's these movies here. They all came from these.
Get out of the way, you guys. Back up. Come on, back up, damn it. Get out of the way. Come on. Clear the way back there.
So many of these that were so good back in the day. Well, it's almost endless. I'd say from between 1980 to about 83, 84, man. Jesus Christ. You know, there was fucking probably 50 of them or more. Not that all of them were good, but saying, you know, a good chunk of them had a really good fun element to them. And that's what they're for. You know, they're to have a good time, you know. Nobody's supposed to take them seriously. No one's supposed to, you know what I mean? But some people, you know, they'll watch them and they'll just break them all down, you know what I mean? And criticize this and that, ridicule, and it's that kills the whole good time of it. I could easily sit here and break it down and make it sound ridiculous. Make the movie, you know, sound like a real piece of shit. It'd be easy to do. You know, quality wise, of course, it's no Silence of the Lambs or Seven. Of course, it's not. Those movies, you know, weren't made for the same reason. You know, well, you know, all these were actually made for the dollar sign. You know, they're just taking advantage of a subgenre. But a lot of them ended up being pretty good. At least a good time. You know, Hell Night. Terror Train. I don't know, man. If anyone's seen the Terror Train remake, let me know in the comments, what you think about it. I haven't seen it yet. Should I check it out? Is it worth my time? But is it worth the effort? I have never seen it. Didn't really want to. It's like the same thing with the Slumber Party Massacre remake. I adored the original Slumber Party Massacre. But I just don't know that I want to see the remake. Let me know if it's any good. Up in the window. It was almost like he was crawling around it like a spider because he was upside down, he was sideways. You're gonna get the one last hurrah here. Here it is. Timestamp. About an hour and 28.5 minutes. For some reason, this guy never gets any kind of grief. You know what I mean? He just kind of just runs around and says, fuck it. No, don't worry about it. It's all right. He never gets any kind of fun at all through the whole film. This guy does it. Like, he never even sees a killer. Like, he probably goes home and goes, I don't know what the hell all the fuss was about, man. I never even seen anybody. Almost there, yeah. He's like, damn, I think I finally may have survived this one last trip. I'm going to retire, go home, see, fuck it, man. Hang out on the farm or whatever. This is, of course, I do believe it's a Canadian horror film. Like Humongous and like a lot of them, actually. There was a good chunk of these Canadian ones made during this time. The scenery in this is really cool too. Here, the sun's coming out. You see a lot of the countryside. I always wanted to ride on a train just so I could see all this stuff. Just kind of watch shit go by. Just do like a trip, cross country just once. Never had the chance, and there's not many of them run that anymore. I don't believe. People fly, Everybody's in such a hurry to do everything nowadays that no time to take a train. People are living too fast. People need to slow down. You only live one time, man. Take it easy. Enjoy the scenery. Enjoy what you're doing. Quit trying to get over so damn fast. Take your time, man. Life moves too fast as it is. Like, I'm going on 52 years old. I was just 40 yesterday, That's what it seems like. She's actually doing some investigating. She's finding out some shit. See, there it was. She was perfect at that. She just bumped into the thing flew. She playing Copperfield dead as fuck. In his own contraption. She goes to show realistically that, those are real swords and he could get killed. But that was no trick. Now I wonder when all this is going, she comes down here, why doesn't anybody follow her down here? Because she comes down here and sits with him. And after she lost her shit, they're all just staying down there. It's like they're staying down there going, hey, look, fuck this, man. She's freaking out. I'll just let her have her time. Because they don't even come to help her. They don't. Here it is. Here it is. See, he's so fucked up by this. She doesn't kill him. He kind of kills himself, actually. Now he's got a weird clear mask. Those things are always strange. Like on Alice, Sweet Alice, those are strange masks. Because you can see what a person looks like, yet you can't. Yep. He was the assistant and did a great job. He even had teeth he put in. Look, there's a magician and a master, this guy. But if you look real close at the Copperfield's assistant throughout the show, you could tell it's him.
I never told you. I'm so sorry.
You know, all it takes is one kiss and he just flips out.
I saw your picture. I never knew you like that. I watched you tonight.
I watched you tonight. You liked him.
And you're better than he is. I'm sure you're better.
She's telling him whatever he wants to hear at this point. He didn't know how to cut him in pieces. Damn. People always really do say all that shit, don't they? You don't have to do this. Kiss me like that. Nice flashbacks when she does at the end. Kiss me.
Kiss me.
I don't think she got much of a choice. I ain't gonna be kissing her. There it is. It fucks him up. For some reason it plays this mystical, weird music around. And that's taking him back to where he was. He's freaking the fuck out. See, he's just crazy. That's what I was trying to tell Ninja, man. This guy's just fucking nuts. When you put it in that context, you know, he's spinning around, freaking out. Now, this ending here, a lot of people think it's funny when he falls, which it is kind of funny, because when he falls off here, boom, bash his ass twice with that fucking shovel. And when he hits the fucking ice, his shoe flies off. And she lands over here. He's dead. He won't be coming back this time. I love that he hit so fucking hard. His shoe said, there he goes. See ya. He's going back where they came from, actually. So, you know, they're finding back there where the train came from, back with the other dude that he killed to begin with. So, yeah. There it was, man. That was. Jar train. Hell yeah. Good old time nostalgic slasher, man. And then we get this music that they played all the time back in the 80s. I think that Greg McKinnon did a great job on this. Of course, Copperfield, one of his only film roles. Yeah, this edition right here, man. You get show you outside. You even get a poster in here of the cover, which I think is kick-ass artwork. I think Scorpion, just great artwork. Really nice poster right here. This by far is better than the Shroom Factory edition. And this pulls that fucker up. Shut off the machine. Shut off the TV. Thank you to anybody and everybody who watched and joined me tonight. This is step one. Step one in a hell of a comeback. Like I said, everybody's welcome to join. So I'm gonna leave you with a little bit of something. Yes, this is an outro. I'm probably gonna do a new one soon, but yes. Thanks very much. Kick-ass movie, kick-ass fun. Always great. Love doing these commentaries. Tomorrow night, probably a little earlier, maybe 10 or 11 o'clock. Probably 10 p.m. Eastern time. We'll be doing Rob Reiner's Stand By Me. Great kick-ass classic, of course, based on the short novelette by Stephen King, The Body. It should be a good time. So everybody checks us out. Join me for that one. And I will see you then. Don't ever forget that I am Gorphobe, and you are not. Much love, everybody.
Good luck to you. Your raggedy ass goddamn family for real. That's why you is a whole ass bitch for real. Reason why the f you live a miserable life except that you dumb, ugly, and for real. You should work for Putnam County. What the f you doing out here? You raggedy ass for real. Stupid bitch for real. How the f you got somebody else driving under the influence? Nigga, no goddamn keys in the ignition. Was nobody driving? You stupid for real. Hey, Captain. Oh, Putnam County. That's what the f don't cut him out of his face. Cut his shit the same too. Cause he's dumb for real. He ugly. He's stupid for real. Work for Putnam County.
Because I am agoraphobe and you are not.